Oh, hi there, big boys. Welcome to my review of Splatter for the Nintendo Switch. This is an odd game for me. I'm sort of a fan. I quite like the idea, even though it's not really anything new. It's just quite nicely executed. But I've got a big problem with the game. Mostly to do with the Switch, which is a shame. But let's get started. Simple, casual gameplay of attempting to move a little circle thing into a goal. But you gotta not hit any walls or any obstacles, and there's lasers and spikes and stuff like that. More mechanics are introduced throughout the game, such as these teleporter things, which I'm sure you can figure out what they do, and these buttons that affect the environment, like moving lasers out of the way, things like that. It's simple, but there is enough new mechanics and clever level design to keep you entertained throughout the course of the game. The game gets progressively more difficult to the point where it actually gets really stupid hard. Rage quit level of hard, and I've done that a few times while playing this game. And the problem is, since you need to beat old levels quickly to get more stars, to unlock more levels, it can get really tedious. Like, just doing one level for 20 minutes to get one more star. That one more star was the star you needed to get to the next, world or whatever. It gets kind of painful in that way. But there's a pretty large amount of levels, so it keeps you busy for a good few hours. There's currently 250 stars, so divide that by 3, and that's 80, I think. No, it's not. 90? 180, about 80, 90-ish. About 80, 90-ish. I'm assuming that's my calculation done right, because you get 3 stars per level. Anyway, actually saying that might be more, because I think that's 200 stars to unlock the last world. Either way, I haven't counted, but there's a fair few, so it's good. Graphics, they're simple. They're very simple, but they're good. It's not like got mad particles and textures worthy of a god, but it works. The game basically consists of just these primitives, no real textures or anything, but it's all animated quite nicely, and the flow of the game feels quite good in a way. If I sort of makes sense, it all loads really nice. It's all lovely. And the art style doesn't interfere in the gameplay at all. I've seen a lot of games where that does happen, because you'll just happen to look at the pretty art, and suddenly the wall turns out to be a background, and the background turns out to be a laser, and it's like, what? But yes, and the splatter effect every time you die is a really nice touch. I like it. But here's my main problem with the game: the controls. The controls on the Switch is just pure eternal pain. I feel like this game is designed with a mouse in mind, not an analog stick. Certain levels is just very, very, very tough with these controls. Borderline impossible in my opinion, but maybe I'm just bad at the Joy-Cons. I'll admit the Joy-Cons aren't great controllers, but they work. Admittedly, playing Crash Bandicoot with them can be painful, but this game doesn't work. It's because it's all designed around precision, and you move it slightly to the left, and suddenly you're dead with these controllers. It doesn't work. This game with a mouse on PC would work a lot better, I feel. But here's an idea I had while writing this little review thing. When I say write, I sort of half write it, and then half randomly say words, because I feel like that makes it a bit more communicative, which I don't think is really how that word's meant to be pronounced. Anyway, I sometimes wish this game had touch controls. I think it'd be an interesting way to play the game, like say you just sort of touch the little ball, and then it's sort of just like, you just go through the level like you're doing a finger puzzle, whatever one of those are. You know what I mean? Like you're sort of going through the sand and like making little pictures in the sand. I think that's a good idea, and I'm sure that'd basically be what the mouse controls are. And I think that'd be cool, but who knows? But then again, for all I know, maybe the PC version uses a WASD, which actually to me sounds slightly better still, because at least then you can be more precise. But yeah, anyway, there are no haptics on the Switch either, which is super sad, because I think the haptics decreasing as you get closer to the walls would be really interesting. That is a better way to know of your dangers of the walls and all the scary things all around you. And you don't get haptics even when you die. It's just it doesn't feel very it feels a bit like a quick port job, I guess, because I feel like if you haven't got haptics in your Switch game, come on, what are you doing? Come on. And yeah, I mean, I realise there's not much they could really do with the Joy-Cons other than maybe increase the dead zone, but that's not even a great way to solve it. So yeah, although it does at least have a Switch image on the controls, on the options, so that's something. Anyway, that's this game. So, it's alright. I wouldn't recommend the game on Switch, but I would recommend this game on other devices, probably mainly PC. and it's pretty fun. It's hardly bad. So yeah, it's hardly bad. That's a nice way of putting it. It's not offensive to your life. It's fun, if a bit tedious and annoying, but it's still good. So that's this video. Thanks for watching, big boys. See you some point in time, and bye.